Good morning, my friends. This is Life Race and Grind Boys. I just want to come on and say hi. How you all guys doing this morning? Took the boys to school. I'm on my way to the doctor's office to have a diabetic eye exam. Who ever heard of such things? Yeah, just recently I just found out I was diabetic, so now I got to do all these tests. So you all pray for me that everything comes out right. So, yeah, just have some things to take care of. Take the husband's shirts to the cleaner, pick up some stuff. Yeah, that's what I have to do today. And, yeah, have football practice later on today. So, yeah, I have a couple of things to take care of today. Yep, I have a couple of things, a couple of errands to take care of. So, that's where I'm heading. Just want to come on, let you all know God loves you. Stay encouraged. Fight the good fight of faith. Don't give up on your dreams, your desires. Just believe that God is going to come through and work things out for you. He ain't going to leave you alone. As long as you trust Him and believe in Him, He's not going to leave you alone. Because the Bible said, cast all your cares upon Him, knowing He careth for you. So as long as you know that God careth for you, you'll never go wrong. God will always be there for you and with you. You know, guys, I just got to get used to this YouTube thing and recording videos. Sometimes it's kind of hard to figure out what you're going to do and how you're going to do it. So y'all pray for me that I get this thing together. And just believe and trust that God's going to work everything out, every video, every encouraged message, every devotion, that God's going to be right there by my side, walking me straight through it, every studies, everything. God is going to take care of everything. You know, some mornings you have rough mornings, and some days or some mornings just as easy as pie. But always remember, God loves you and He wants the best for you. He ain't going to put you through nothing that you cannot bear. And you know, that's what some things that I have to realize and I have to work through. I have to keep my faith and keep pressing, knowing that God is going to come through. It may not always seem like He is, but He will. He will. He will come through. And I have to believe that. So hold on to this. The next time dealing with my grandchildren, dealing with my daughter, my husband, I have to believe God is going to come through for me. He's going to work every situation out in His time. I just have to hold on to His promises and believe He's going to do it. Do I feel like fighting every morning, every day? Do I feel like getting up, getting on my knees and praying and crying out to God and studying His Word? No, I don't. Because I'll tell you a good example. Today was a hard morning for me. Today was a hard day to get up. I was tired in my body, so I overslept. So when I oversleep, if I don't beat those boys, they're going to beat me up, begging me, worrying me. So yeah, I let things get in the way this morning, and it was just crazy, a crazy morning. And I knew I should have got up when I had got up the first time, but I was just so tired. And sometimes you have to just press over those things. And I'm like, Lord, help me. Just help me. I am just so tired because the other night I couldn't sleep. I just tossed and turned the whole night. So I didn't sleep the other night real good. So when I actually fell asleep, it was hard to get up. So when I got up to use the bathroom, I should have stayed up because I knew I was tired. I knew if I would have fell back to sleep, it was a wrap. It was just a wrap. And I don't want to keep doing that. I need to press over how I feel and being tired and all, and just do what I have to do. Because if God say you doing what you have to do and pressing over your feelings and how you feel in the morning, God will bless you tremendously. So I have to stop doing that. And God has been helping me. He's been blessing me and showing me different things. And I appreciate him for it, because it was a time where I just didn't know no more if I wanted to do this thing. I just didn't know. I didn't know if I want to serve God. I didn't know if I didn't know. But I knew it was too many people watching my life. It's my daughter. It just family. Too many people following, looking at me and doing different things. And I knew I can't fail. I knew if I went back, I would have messed myself up. I would mess my grandchildren up. I would mess a whole lot of folks up because they looking at my life. And I knew somehow, some way, I have to pull myself back together. I will have to fight to get what I have lost. And God has been helping me. So I don't want to mess that up. Because he didn't have to keep bothering, dealing with my heart. He didn't have to keep nudging at me. He did because he loved me. And that's what I have to feel. I have to realize he could have been let me go when I was going through what I was going through. He could have been let me go, but no, he loved me enough because he knew I had a purpose. I had a purpose in this thing. And I couldn't let God down. I couldn't let him down. And to get on this on here recording myself and telling people how I feel and what I'm going through, that's hard because I ain't a person to get up on nothing and say anything. I was more of a quiet, shy person. That's what I was. I was afraid of talking. I didn't like getting in front of a lot of people talking. But God have helped me. And he's been helping me. I just wasn't hearing him. I wasn't hearing that voice, that still small voice in the back of my mind. I wasn't hearing him. I wasn't hearing him tugging me because I was so messed up. I was so confused because I didn't know what I wanted to do. I didn't know. But when I made it in my mind that this is the life that I've been living for so long, how can I turn back and go back to this world of sin? How can I just turn back and forget what all God have done for me? I couldn't do that. Yeah, I had to struggle. I had to fight to get back. But I just knew in my heart I couldn't just fail God. Too many people riding on this thing. It's too many people looking at me. And I could mess so many people up because they looking at my life. Looking how I live, how I talk, how I walk. My grandchildren. The Bible said if you forget God, he'll forget your children. And I want him to forget my children because of some stupid stuff I'm going through and my feelings and all of that. I need God to help me. I need God to strengthen me so I could be a better person, so I can help somebody along the way. Give them my testimony. Show them, tell them what God done for me. You know, we all go through these struggles. We're not alone, and sometimes the devil make it feel like we are alone in this thing. But we are not alone, by no means. We are not alone. So just a little encouragement. Keep pressing. Keep striving. If you need to get it right with God so God can help you. And don't let nothing deter what you want to do in life. Yeah, it might be a long process, because maybe that's not the way God wanted or intended for it to be. But trust me, God's working it all out for your good. And if you need to be saved, if you need to get right with God, do that. Do it. Because trust me, it's going to be worth your while. It's going to be all good because you have somebody that's bigger than everybody in this world to fight your battles with. So just a little encouragement. God loves you. God wants to see you make it. God wants to see you saved. God wants to see you fight. He wants to see what do you want in life. What do you want so he can help you. Just keep striving. Don't give up. And that's one thing he don't want you to do. He don't want you to give up in the midst of the trial, the midst of the test. He wants you to keep striving. He wants you to keep pressing. over all those things. You know, God will give you the strength to do that. He been giving it to me. He have definitely been giving it to me. And I appreciate him and I thank him for for everything. Because these past weeks have been showing me and been helping me. So yeah, God love us with a never dying love. And you can't change that because he want to see you. He want to see you make it to heaven. He don't want to see you destroy your life because you want your way. He want to see you make it to heaven the right way. So cut off all your foolishness. All your woe is means that I can't do this. This is too hard. Stop it. Because God don't bless like that. He want to see you encouraged. He want to see you doing and pressing over all those feelings. Because that's how you going to get the victory, by pressing over those feelings. So he loves you. He do. He sure do. So just a little encouragement that God loves you and that he want to see you make it. So I'm going to pull up in this cleaner's parking lot so I could take his stuff in here and and pick up some stuff for him. Even if he don't, my hope is still in you. So I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. And remember, God loves you and he wants to see you make it. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Bye.